Hello everyone, welcome back to my vlog. My name is Sydney Keene. If you're new here, we're back with the parents again. This is my beautiful mom, Melissa. We are currently on the MS Chichimon and we are heading over to Manitoulin for our second adventure of our vacation. We're gonna head up to Gore Bay and then also to Little Current, and we're gonna have some good hikes and adventures, probably some good eats again, and I will be happy to take you all along, show you what's hopping around there and what we do. I'm excited for you to join me and hopefully you all can enjoy this vlog. Alright, just to give some quick context, we are leaving the MS Chichimon ferry. Our 2-hour ride is over. We are unloading into South Baymouth on Manitoulin Island. We left Tobermory. This town is really great, lots of great shops and fun things to do. Definitely check it out. But from here we are going to head over to Providence Bay. It has a beautiful, super long beach as pictured here. This is that town. Unfortunately, there's not much going on in the town, but this beach makes it all worth it. It is so gorgeous and beautiful, and I definitely suggest stopping by. After leaving Providence Bay, we headed over to Gore Bay and arrived at our hotel, the Inn at Gore Bay. I highly suggest staying here. The service was amazing. The room was fantastic. We had a beautiful view of the town of Gore Bay right there. And one really neat thing about our stay is that there was a really cool, huge $70 million something yacht just parked out there. So we spent some time trying to figure out who that was. But again, looking back at the marina, and then as we swing left, we will stop on this round building where we had dinner. It is Purvis Fish and Chips, and then we headed over to the lighthouse at Gore Bay. There's some really neat history there, and then from here we had a beautiful view of our hotel once again. Then I just wanted to add in a quick little quip about the Purvis Fish and Chip shop. It has such great history about fishing in Gore Bay with the Purvis family, and they had a beautiful staircase that you could walk up and look out over the town and over the marina. It was super neat. Highly suggest stopping there, supporting a local family with fresh fish that was delicious, and just checking out the views. And the very next day, after leaving Gore Bay early in the morning, we headed over to Misery Bay. It is a provincial park, and it is absolutely beautiful. I was so glad we stopped. I didn't know what to expect, and it was just breathtaking. And I absolutely suggest stopping here and checking out this park. Do you want to give the history of why we're at Misery Bay?
Oh, I don't know if your viewers will care about this, but the reason I came out here was this is where my family first came to Canada in 1969. My mom and dad and my sister, just to the east of here at Murphy Point. But this is about as close as you can get to Murphy Point since it's now a private residence. So Misery Bay, a bunch of hiking trails down to the south shore of.
You want to show them the map?
South shore of Manitoulin.
Right now, we started there and we're just hiking down. Yep. Alright, we've only been out here for like 5 minutes, and based on the other videos, if you look out, there you can't see anything. We could see directly across the harbor like 5 minutes ago, and the fog is coming on so thick. I think genuinely in like 5 minutes I'm not going to be able to see like 10 feet in front of me. Even if we look this way, we really can't see all that far past the trees, but the coastline goes on. So it'll be interesting to see where this hike takes us as far as visibility, but it'll be fun. Alright, so before we even started this hike, the first thing we did was stop in the visitor center just to check it out. It is so much more amazing than we would have ever assumed. It is very nice. They have so much information, and everyone who we spoke to who worked there was so helpful, and they actually led us to walk along the trail long enough to discover the hermit's cabin. So they mentioned it briefly, and they were like, hey, it's out along the bay. If you just keep walking, you will find it. And we would have never known about it. It was so cool. When we went back, they were so kind and talked to us and just gave us the information of why Misery Bay got its name, information about this cabin, and honestly, just the entire park has so many amazing signs about the land, the history, and it is just so fantastic. I cannot suggest Misery Bay as a place to visit enough. It is so fantastic, and the people who work there are also amazing. Okay, so basically as you're walking along the trails here in Misery Bay, if you follow along the red one towards the middle of Huron Lake, once you get past Misery Bay and before you get over to, what's the other bay?
Max Bay.
Before you get to Max Bay, there is this little, what did Gordon call
it the Hermit Cabin.
Hermit cabin.
Ned Saunders' cabin in 1885.
After our hike at Misery Bay, we headed over to Little Current and checked into our Airbnb. This was the view from our deck of our Airbnb. It was so cool. We got to watch the swing bridge in action. We checked out the town of Little Current and discovered Turner Park. We've been to Little Current before, but we did not know about this, and it was just really nice to get to know the local area somewhat intimately. We just really got to explore everything that we wanted to, and after we were able to stop and get some dinner. I believe we got some pizza, and it was fantastic and just a great way to end a night of a lot of hiking, and we were so excited to continue to explore Little Current the next day. Okay, we got 3 different kinds of tarts from 3 cows in a cone right by the bridge. So I got a chocolate, Dad got a lemon, and Mom got a pecan, right? Alright, we're gonna try them.
How'd you describe these as mini pies?
Yeah, like a mini pie. Here's an up close look at my chocolate one. They have some sort of filling on the inside. How's your pecan?
Good, very flaky.
Woo!
Very good.
Whoa!
Can't go wrong with lemon or blueberry.
Was the chocolate running out?
I just lost
Get
half
shut
of
off.
mine.
Can't go wrong with lemon or blueberry.
True. You had a lemon and blueberry tart this morning.
Tim Hortons. This thing.
Chocolate.
It's not very Canadian. Butter tarts, true Canadian.
Alright, I just want to give a quick shout out to Turner's in Little Current. You absolutely have to stop by there if you are in the area. They are Canada's oldest chart dealer, and they have a store in the bottom and museum upstairs and art gallery. It is just so history rich, and they are such great people to interact with. Before we knew it, it was already Friday, our last day of vacation, so we headed back down to South Weymouth, walked around, checked out their marina, the lighthouse, and just saw what the little town had to offer before we loaded our vehicle back onto the MS Chichimon for that 2-hour ferry back over to Tobermory. From there, we headed home, unfortunately, but it was honestly such a fantastic vacation, and I really hope that this video was able to inspire some people to maybe take a trip up to Manitoulin or Tobermory, and I really hope you all enjoyed the video half as much as I enjoyed making it and being on this vacation. Also, please do not forget to like and subscribe, and have a great rest of your day. Thank you so much for watching.